Good evening. My name is Paul Lynam. I'm an astronomer at Observatory. And I first of all want to acknowledge the truly humbling public contributions in written form and spoken form. We also want to acknowledge the voices of the pro-billboard lobby who do cite some benefits to billboards. However, the opponents do not seek to change this. We do not seek change. We just want the existing status quo to remain. The present proposal threatens the ordinances that have protected San Jose and its people for decades, and it threatens, if overturned, to provoke and ignite a proliferation of billboards. The promised revenue for the airport is comparatively small, possibly indistinguishable from the macroeconomic fluctuations of the larger economy, if the Federal Reserve statement this morning is to be believed. Favouring the proposal ignores majority public opinion, which is a great concern. The study lacks credibility and unjustifiably extrapolates out of date and out of context recommendations. And proponents have made unsubstantiated claims that invoke misapprehended ratios in terms of billboard removal. I urge you to once again reject the billboards project. And I'm very happy from the previous speaker who suggested a tour of the observatory. I'd be delighted to welcome anybody, and I'd host them myself to show you around what we do here. And I'm a bit dismayed that we were not invited to make our own presentation this evening. Thank you. Thank you. I want to respond to some of the presentations that were made and some of the misstatements and misinterpretations that have been made. The presentation from Clear Channel, Mr. Schmidt, made me laugh out loud when he said he welcomes healthy dialogue because no astronomer has been consulted since 2018 on all of this issue. He also made me laugh when he says this will be something that San Jose can be proud of. Mr. Hessler made a number of points during his presentation. I'd like to ask Mr. Hessler which astronomers were consulted and what qualifications he has to make the determination that between 12 midnight and 6 a.m. is astronomical prime time. I would also contend his analogue with San Jose streetlights, which were a representation of the beautiful collaboration that the observatory has had in cooperation and ensuring that the direction of the lighting is downwards to where it's needed, not laterally. But also challenges understanding of physics in the calculation he reported and the neglect of scattering and its contributions to light pollution. And finally, to the director of the airport, I would ask you to re-show your slide 16 where you state that Lick Observatory provided feedback. And I would ask Mr. Kazmierczak to enter the response that Lick Observatory provided into the public record because the content of the response was totally in opposition. So the use of that statement in a very swift display of slide 16 of the director's presentation was, in my view, an attempt to hoodwink the viewers. Thank you very much.